Ta-da! Hello, everybody. This is video 764. Probably a very fun little video, I hope. But my daughter, about 25 minutes ago, said, "Hey, I want to braid your hair," and I said, "Okay." So she did, and this is it. And I just was reminiscing about uh, the day. I remember. I don't remember what day it was, but the day that my hair could touch the tip of my nose. And look at it now. It's like really long. But for years I had a crew cut. I had an Air Force high and tight, had white walls on the side, short hair. I think I was a number 3 guard on clippers, and you know, being able to grow your hair out is kind of one of those things. If you have a chance to do it and you want to do it, so it's kind of fun. Um, and really, that's just about it. Excuse me. I died. Um, so that's that. Sorry. Um, trying to think what else. What else is going on? I had some good news. Um, um, did have a good talk with my daughter about my boyfriend, and she kind of agreed that this is just going to take some time. It's just going to take some time to get used to, and that made me feel really good. Um, and a friend of mine, Dawn, who posts on the comments every so often, um, kind of shared a story about when her parents split and then her mom sought a boyfriend, kind of some of the feelings that were generated. And I can remember my parents when they got divorced and my mom started dating, some of the feelings that that kind of brought about. My dad started dating, some of the feelings that started brought about. And I never thought that I would be loved any less. Um, my dad was very quick to capitalize on that and try and make me feel like my mom didn't love me as much. But my mom, when I asked her about it, excuse me, because my dad, had a very hierarchy way of looking at things. Who do you love more or less? More, less. Uh, Whereas my mom kind of said, my love is somewhat like axle spokes on a wheel. I said, she says, I'm the axle and everyone is equidistant from the center. She said, I love you, I love your sister, I love my husband. I mean, her, who she was dating at the time. Um, and I thought it was kind of interesting, but it's a very delicate, this is a very delicate time. And you don't want to rush things. You want to be very courteous and be aware and, just take things slow, one step at a time, and just see how it's going to play out. So, I was writing in my journal last night. A month ago, 5 weeks ago, I was like, I'm never gonna meet anybody. I'm never gonna da 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 da. Chances are so low. Blah 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 blah. And I did. So um, over the weekend, we kind of had our first real kind of date, and it was just so nice. It was so nice to have someone to do something with, to talk to, and to share things with. And, we watched a movie, watched Avatar, which I'd never seen before. I know, right? Um, I'm a late movie comer, and it was just nice to hold his hand and he held my hand, and just that human touch. Like I said, the Rick Springfield song, "Human Touch." I need the human touch. We need the human touch. There's a kitty cat behind me. Let's see, who is that? That is Sebastian, the kitty cat. He is the prince of the house. He thinks he owns everything. Um, and really, that's just about it. I'm trying to think about something else that was going on, but I just can't remember. Oh, this is different. And I had a chance today to check in on my endocrinologist who had um, changed, not outfits, doctor's offices. She was kind of going into a new practice. And, I was just so hell bent on keeping with her and staying with her, and I was waiting and I was told, well, call back in a couple weeks. And so I was waiting. Well, I finally looked on the internet where her office was going to be. And it was way out. Way out. And I just kind of, to myself, I said, as much as I would love to stay with her, it might be time to change endocrinologist, change it up. So I'm going to see a doctor here in Louisville. He's real famous. It seems like everybody's using him, and hopefully that means the results are good. And I hope that get back on estrogen soon. Well, in a month. I have to wait a month to see him, but sometime in October. But I miss the estrogen. It's been almost 2 years since I've been on estrogen, and it's so changing not to be on it. And in the past I've said transitioning's all in your head, which is true, but it helps. Estrogen helps up here, and I think some of the not issues and not challenges, not obstacles. Maybe some of my concerns, it's kind of a good word, um, kind of with my boyfriend. I think this is between me and you. Don't tell anybody. I think my brain, okay, my brain's running the man program right now. My brain, you know. And I think part of me is kind of rejecting the idea of being in love with the man. I mean, I feel it, you know, but whatever fortress barricade that, is the male mind, it's not letting those emotions that are in me out. There's a barrier, there's an obstacle. And I think that the estrogen get me back on where I should be, physically. I've made mention, I've lost my breasts, I've lost a lot of things, get that going again. But also mentally, those mental changes. I'm very good, I'm very stubborn, in case you haven't picked up on that. I'm very stubborn, very obstinate, difficult to get along with. Not really. Uh, and I just think there's a part of me that's captive still within me that at one time had free reign, and there's no estrogen, there's no. Um, if it was a machine, the estrogen would kind of be the fuel source, but it would also be kind of the lubricant to keep all the gears turning, things meshing together and everything turning. And right now it's kind of like locked up because it doesn't have that. And it's just kind of the way that I feel. So I'm hoping that that'll help too. And then from a biological point of view, they're behind me over there. See my dilators right there? Um, you know, the use some big words here. My vagina is not very malleable right now because it doesn't have the estrogen in it. The estrogen helps you expand when you need to. And so, motherfuckers hurt, man. They hurt. And I am bleeding. Not that you know. Um, you know, I bleed when I dilate. It hurts. So I'm hurting myself, not intentionally, but um, you gotta something's got to give, maybe. And I'm hoping the estrogen will be a little bit of open the door a little more, open the door. And I think that's just about it. Probably shared some things that you probably didn't care about. Um, but yeah, yeah, things are moving. Things are feeling good. Things are feeling good. Katie said my hair goes down half of my back, which is good when it's wet. So I don't know what it'll look like when it's dry. My goal was to get it. I wouldn't cut it till I sat on it. So probably another 2 or 3 more years. Um, I hear there's this fallacy about keeping your hair healthy by cutting the trim off, which I don't understand because this part's dead. This part's alive. But uh, conspiracy theory out there, if it helps my hair grow, I'll give it a try. But yeah, never dyed my hair. I've never done, not interested in curling irons or anything like that. So anyway, bow wow. It's my son again. Maybe not. He's in my head. Oh, he's not there anymore. Where did he go? Ta-da! Like magic. He's gone. My next trip. All right. Till next time. Good luck, my friend, in becoming your authentic self as you define it. And we'll see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.